to Little Blessed Nest. My name is Stephanie if you're new here. Last week we went thrifting at the Tennessee Flea Mall and I picked up several cute little things. A lot of you, a lot more than I thought, really liked this little wicker teacup basket that I picked up. I was unsure of it. I knew I really liked it, but I was like, what am I going to do with that? My initial thought was to put a plant in it. And if you don't know, I have two cats. My younger cat, Rosie, she will not leave plants alone. I have bought plants so many times and I only buy the ones for my house that are not toxic to cats, but she will still chew on them and then throw up what she has chewed up. So I don't have any live houseplants in my house anymore, which really makes me sad because I love houseplants. You guys may remember before I ever got Rosie, I had all sorts of houseplants in here and I miss it, but I love her, so it's a concession I have to make. So we go with faux plants. I have a lot of faux plants here. I try to find ones that look as realistic as possible. I really like this one. I find that ones from Target usually look a little more realistic. This one is from Target and it still has a tag on the bottom. Imagine that. I'm horrible about removing tags, but it was $6.99, which isn't terrible. It does look kind of real, but I have this one on my shelf in my kitchen. But as far as the teacup basket, I was thinking about putting this little sprig that I had on my hutch. If you guys remember in my Valentine's hutch decorating, I put this on my hutch in a little bowl and I stuck these little peach colored flowers in it. I am thinking this will look really cute in this little basket on my hutch. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's put them together and place them on there and see what we think. Okay, so I just moved the little colander that I had set in here. It's got a little cutting board, a couple of little butter pats. I really like it sitting there, but I think this is just gonna kick it up a notch. That is adorable, I'm sorry, but I think that's so cute. Yeah. Another thing that I thrifted was this little gold frame, and I wanted to put a picture in there, like a spring picture, and put it on my bookshelves, but once I got it home and sat it there, I realized that it's really tiny compared to the space that I need to fill. So I am going to use a bigger frame that I already have. It's not my favorite, it's just a run-of-the-mill frame from Home Goods, but I printed a couple of spring pictures from Etsy, and I'm going to show you guys a little screen recording here in a little bit of how I found them and where you can order them to download if you want it. All they do is give you a file to download and then you take it wherever you want and print it out. As you can see, they have a ton here to choose from. You can be more specific in the search if there's a certain kind of Easter artwork that you're looking for, like if you want Easter bunny rabbits or you want like a faith-related artwork. I personally go onto Walgreens.com, just upload the file there and have them print it and I go pick it up. So this is the one that I got for my kitchen and it is adorable. The colors are so pretty for spring and I just love it. I think it's beautiful. So that's gonna go in my kitchen. I'm fixing to frame that and we'll hang it up here. And then the other one I got, this is probably my favorite one that I've ever printed. I just think it's beautiful and it's got similar colors in it as the other one, but this one is going to go on my bookshelf. I really wanted something for spring and on into Easter that reflected my faith and wasn't just like bunny rabbits and things like that. And this is just a beautiful picture. It's Jesus with the lost sheep and the colors in it are so pretty. Let me take it out of the frame because it's reflecting on there and I want you guys to really see how pretty this print is. Look at that. Look at the flowers. It's more beautiful in person. It's just gorgeous. I love it so much, but I will definitely show you guys how you can get one of these if you want it. And print it for yourself if you want some artwork like this, or the bunny rabbit you guys saw back at Christmas time. I downloaded some. Actually, I had it stuck in this frame, but this is the one that I had printed at Christmas for my kitchen with the little gingerbread men on it. But I'm going to go ahead and put this in a frame, and then I'll show you how I'm going to style it in my kitchen. I'm leaving a few things on the shelf that was already there. These little bowls with the little plant and my little pitcher with the wooden spoons. And I'm just adding this bunny rabbit print and this gold frame. I'm adding back in the teacups that I already had here because the little flowers match perfectly with the colors that are in the new print that I put up here. These little gold bunnies are from Amazon. They are linked in my Amazon shop. If you would like the link, it's in the description box below. It comes in a set of 3, and I move them around. I have 2 in one spot, and I put another one in a different spot, but I kind of switched them up, and because these 2 kind of looked similar, and then I have another one that's on like all 4s, and I ended up separating those and putting the other one up here. I thought it looked a little better. But anyway, this is how it turned out. I think it's so pretty for spring, and I'm just going to leave this up probably or definitely through Easter. This little lamp here I picked up from Amazon recently, and I love this lamp. I'm not so sure that it goes well here in my kitchen, but for now, I love the ambiance that it provides at night. It just gives this warm glow in the kitchen, and I really like it. These tulips are also from Amazon. These are the most realistic tulips that I have seen, and you get quite a few in the little bunch when you order it. And I separated mine, and I put 3 in this little pitcher here, and then the rest I'm going to put in another pitcher over on the little table by my pantry. I ended up switching out these bunny rabbits because I thought this white one looked a little nicer, and this is just a little cheap one I picked up at the dollar store, and I just painted it white. We're going to move on over here to my little table. I love this little table. I think it's perfect for this spot. I'm switching out the greenery that I had in here for these beautiful tulips. I think they're so pretty. And I had this little bunny rabbit pick that I picked up. I think I got it on clearance at Hobby Lobby last year, but I can't really remember for sure. But I'm going to stick it down here in the middle and then add these little white bunnies. These were, I believe, from the Target dollar spot last year. And I got 2 of them. I'm just messing around till I find the way that I like it. But I think this looks really pretty. I'm very happy with it. I tend to move things around quite a bit, so it may not stay this way all spring, but for now I really am happy with it. Ryan actually bought me this pillow last year, and I ended up not really liking how it matched, but now it matches perfectly with my new rug. Moving over to the bookshelves, I'm going to go ahead and add in this print that I showed you earlier, and just add a few other little pieces that I think looks good here. I like to group things in 3s or in 5s, usually odd numbers. I just feel like it looks better that way. And then also on the next shelf, I'm adding this candle that I actually thrifted. It's from Hearth and Hand, and it's regularly $20. And I found it at the thrift store for $7, and it was 25% off. So I thought that was a great deal, seeing as how it was brand new. This is the little glass container that I picked up at the thrift store that I showed you last week. And I've just added some matches in here, and I think it looks really nice on the shelf. Also, I picked up these little glass coasters at the thrift store last week. You saw these as well. And someone suggested using them under plants, and I think it's adorable. It is a faux plant, so it doesn't really need anything under it. It's just for looks. I think it looks really cute. And the rest of them I just have stacked on the next shelf below it. I'm still trying to find a happy balance with my shelves. I don't want it to be overdone. I don't want it to be matchy-matchy, but at the same time, I like them to be balanced on both sides. So I'm going to keep looking for a few more things to switch out, because some of the things I'm not quite happy with. Like this white container here, it's too bright white. I need something a little different. And I don't know. I definitely need more books. And I don't know what else. You guys let me know what you think. Like, what do you think I need to make this right? So I feel like on this side, I definitely need to get a plant to put up here in this one. And I put a basket here, so I wanted something wicker on this side to kind of balance that out. I'm happy with this shelf. I like this right here. I just have a little faux plant. I thrifted this last year as well as this. Got that little cactus in there that I picked up at Lowe's, and my sweet subscriber sent me this cross that I love. I hold it all the time and I like to keep it out where I can see it. I thought it was fitting to be here with this picture that I had printed from Etsy. So I'm happy with that shelf. This one, I just have this candle here that I thrifted and a picture of Ryan and I. This little elephant came from the Natural Museum of History in Washington, D.C. We picked that up and I like that, but I just don't feel like it needs something. I don't know what. Do you guys have any suggestions? Any ideas?
Needs a shoulder to cry on. Everyone needs a helping hand. Everyone needs someone to rely on. Yes, everyone needs a friend. So let's come together, celebrate each other, stand united as one. We lift our hands up and pray, lay all our love before Him with all of our faith. He is the change within us, there is a light. Let Him lead the way, lift our hands up and pray today. Oh, pray.
Rosie is slowly becoming much more affectionate than she used to be. She just takes it in spells, y'all, and when she gives the lovins, I just soak up every minute of it because she's so sweet. I thought we would take a little trip to Hobby Lobby and see if they had any spring florals that I could pick up or just something else to add to my bookshelves. They did have some very pretty flowers. I liked these pink tulips. They're very realistic looking, but I have found some on Amazon. The ones I showed you earlier, actually, those come in different colors. You can get them in pink and peach, yellow, all sorts of different colors. And I feel like they were a better price. These were $20 for this little I don't know, bouquet. And you get a much bigger batch from the Amazon one. So definitely check that out. I do have it linked in my Amazon store. I thought this was a cute little bench. It was on sale for $90, which was still more than I wanted to pay for it. But here's an overlook of all the pretty flowers they have at Hobby Lobby right now. They have a very big selection. I really liked these little white flowers. I know they're not very colorful, but they were unique to me and I thought they would be pretty in a basket. So I actually did pick up 3 of these. They were I think that said $7.99, but they were 40% off. So I did go ahead and pick those up. They also had some pink ones. I almost got some of those, but they were a little more of a pale pink than what I'm wanting, so I didn't do that. They are very pretty together though. This Hobby Lobby had a lot of things marked down on clearance, and they weren't all on the clearance aisle that they usually have that's dedicated to clearance items. So definitely check out throughout your store to see if maybe you see the little orange tags. I really liked these rocking benches, and they were marked down to $149.79 from $213. And they were comfortable, I thought. I sat in them and rocked in them, and I really liked them. And if you don't like the dark brown, you could always spray paint them a different color. I wanted to show you these because these are the little picks that I use, and I often get asked where I get these. I think they're really cute, stuck down in some pottery or just whatever. Like you saw, I put it in that little teacup basket that I got. So, and they're not very expensive. I usually get them when they're 40% off, and they're only $5.99 to begin with. So that's a really great deal. I saw this hanging basket here, and I thought this was so pretty. And actually, I did pick this one up. I only got a few things today. These little planters, they had a bunch of little vases and things like that on clearance. And remember, you can always spray paint these a different color, do a little DIY on them if you don't like the color that it is. But if you're looking for any pottery, definitely check out Hobby Lobby because, I mean, some of these prices were cheaper than I would get it at the thrift store lately, honestly. I went in the Goodwill that I used to go in all the time, and I hardly ever find anything in there anymore, and everything is just really overpriced. So I've been struggling at the Goodwill, y'all, and that makes me sad because that used to be my favorite thrift place. So sometimes when things are on clearance, you can find them at an even better deal than you can at the thrift store, sadly. As you can see, tons and tons of Easter decor at Hobby Lobby, especially bunny rabbit decor. I found these little bunches of tulips and I thought they were really pretty. They were $10, but I can't remember if Easter stuff was on sale or not. I don't remember seeing a sign and I didn't pick any up, but I did almost pick these up because I really thought they were pretty, but the colors weren't exactly what I was looking for. They also had this one with the cream and the lighter pink color, but these would look beautiful in a little vase or a little pot. They also had some Easter wreaths, and these were interesting. They were little basket wreaths with flowers in them. I didn't love the arrangement inside of it. You could always add more stuff to it or change it out, but it wasn't really my style. I thought these were so cute though, with the little bunny rabbits with the little cottontails on the back. These are so cute. I really like these, and they were $9.99 for a set of 2. The one behind it is like a plaid, and it didn't have anything on it. It was just a patterned towel. They also had a bunch of like spring doormats. This one I thought was really pretty. I came close to picking this one up. It says there's no place like home, and these were 40% off. I may end up going back and getting that later. I'm not sure. They had a bunch of bowls and stuff in the kitchen section that was marked down. I thought these were nice. They were $2.74 for the bowls, and this little pot here was $6.49. So definitely deals to be found at Hobby Lobby if you go in and look. Go check yours out and see if yours has a lot of things marked down as well. Probably just where the seasons are changing and everybody's about to start decorating for spring. I thought these were really cute, and I like how they look all stacked here. I also spotted this little colander, and it's similar to the one that I had used on my hutch. Some of you asked where I picked that up, and I don't think they have it at Target anymore. I got it several years ago, but this one is $5.99 at Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit smaller than mine, but not by much. This is wrapping up my trip to Hobby Lobby, and I did pick up a couple of things, which was the basket that I showed you and the white flowers. I'll be showing you that in the next video. I've gotten a lot of messages from you guys asking about the flooding here in Kentucky and if we've had any in the area that I live in, if we're okay. And we are all doing okay here. It hasn't been too terrible where we live. Hey guys, so I am on my way home from Ryan's, and I am seeing a lot of flooding out here. It's not nearly as bad as it is like in Bowling Green, Kentucky. We were watching the news this morning, and there is terrible flooding there. I'm just going to show you a few areas on my way home. I typically take back roads back to my house. Ryan lives about an hour from me, and I totally forgot and started going that way, and one of the roads was completely covered. I could see it far enough ahead that I turned around. I didn't actually get to it, thankfully, because I don't think there was anywhere to turn around once I would have gotten there. Turned around, went back. I probably was about 15 minutes out of my way. I had to turn around. So anyway, I'm on the right track now. I don't think there's going to be any water covering the roads on my route. These are main roads, and I haven't seen anything yet. Nobody's been talking about the roads being flooded here, so I think I'm gonna be good, but I'll let you guys see a little bit of what it looks like out here. Like you can see here, there's not usually water here, and it goes way back in the distance. It's all flooded there. So I went and had lunch with my friend Sandra. We went and got Chinese food, and when we came out and we were getting in the car, I got in the car, I unlocked it, I got in and looked over, and she wasn't there. And I was like, where is she? She was getting in the wrong car. Hey, you did it! Look, I saw you go back there and open that door, and I was like, wait a minute, is she getting in the wrong car or am I in the wrong car? I had to look around. I got that car, I looked at the floorboard, and I said, I thought we cleaned that. We cleaned that out. And then I looked up, oh shit, this is the right car, my bad. Alright, my friends, I forgot to film an outro, but I just wanted to say that I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Shopping and decorating for spring. I will be doing more spring decorating in the next few weeks, so be sure to come back and I'll show you the things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby as well. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great week ahead, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.